Okay, welcome to the Nordic Keyforge League, Season 17, Week 1. I will be playing the Captain 26, and we're starting off by banning some decks. Hey Murph, how's it going? So we're waiting for the Captain to ban a deck. We just banned a deck, and we can go take a look at what we banned. We banned his AOA deck, Captain Hurricane Market Sheriff. Which is an AOA deck, lots of Emperor control, with a nice Shadows lineup, a Nizik Resonator, and Gatekeeper, a couple Merrics. Oh, yeah, fair enough. So that's what we banned. But let's go back and see and keep refreshing. He banned my 95 SAS deck, Miss Swordcook, which I think is okay. I don't know. It it can it can go off. So now we need to pick a deck of ours to be safe. And let's see. I did some planning for this, which I forgot about. um, so with Miss Swordcook gone, I think we actually want to keep Quinn because it's got a lot of creature control, it's got artifact control, it's got a little bit of everything. Um, so we're gonna keep Quinn. Okay, and what did he keep? He kept Monsieur plus Nice Sabina. Let's see which that one is. Okay. That is the triple reclaim by nature deck. Okay, we'll bring that over here. And then we need to ban one more. And if he kept the triple reclaim by nature deck, I think that means we want to get rid of this deck, the triple lost in the woods deck. So Intro Tusk is what we want to ban. Okay. And he's still thinking about which deck of mine to ban. So we know we're going to have to play against that. Let's open up these as well to get ready to take a look at those. And then we got to figure out what order do we want to do stuff in. Now, I'm not sure what he's thinking about for banning. The Stewart has a lot of disruption. It's got Infernus, it's got Eaton's Jar. Researcher Tower Child also has Infernus. It's got a Amphora Captura. Antiphage has a lot of different, like a scary Saurian, but also interesting stuff it can do in Disand logos too. And then Yasafras is different. It's kind of like a lot of mutants with Johnny Longfingers. So I'm not sure what he's kind of going for in terms of what he wants to ban. We will see. But let's take a look. So he protected this deck, the triple reclaim by nature. It's very fast, very fast. So, and it's got guilty hearts, no capturing, although he's got tons of captures, so depends on his board state as well. So then these are the other three decks we'll have to worry about him possibly playing. This Worlds Collide, which actually looks pretty good, even though it's got Brobnar. A little bit of speed. It looks like a fairly scary kind of big board Saurian and Brobnar. He's got this DT deck, which looks pretty scary as well. I think this can probably high roll. I actually did play one test matchup against it. And then he's got this Mass Mutation, which appears to be a Chinese deck. and it's also got some neat tricks, a little bit of speed with transporter platform, Captain Valerica's subject Kirby. So that one's probably pretty difficult as well. Okay, he banned Researcher Tower Child, which I think is a pretty good ban. That's a pretty solid deck. So off we go. We got to decide what we're going to start with. And I think we might go just a little bit. Let's see. We can go in any order, right? Hey, Zeramis, thanks for watching. First time for myself playing in the Nordic Keyforge League, so very excited. Oh, we have to pick the deck before the game. Oh, please just select a deck for the game. Okay. So this one has lots of disruption. He probably thinks I'm going to either play Quinn because I kept it safe, or this one because it's got Eaton Jar. Now, if I think he's going to play the one that he kept safe, I should probably play this one. Because that 3 Reclaimed by Nature, I can Eaton Jar, potentially. Yeah, let's start with it. So we're going to play the Steward of Necrowind. Oh, wait. What did I do here? Okay. Whoops, okay. Whoa, I said select you. I need to refresh. This is not working. No. Okay, there we go. We are ready to go. In the middle, I'm not with it mentally in the middle of the day. It's like middle of my work, so we'll have to see how this goes. Have to see how it goes. You get to see which deck they selected. Oh, I guess I should have done that. My bad. Do you only get to see it after they select though? He did not bring the 3. He brought Sezor Haunt Despot. Okay, cool. Good luck and have fun. They're simultaneously released. Okay, yeah, that's what I figured. Nothing sneaky. Okay, so he's going Worlds Collide here. So, say we get Eaton Jar. What do we want to get rid of? And let's pull up our deck here too, just make sure we remember what we want to do with our deck. Let's see, what do we... The Imperium will be pretty annoying. It'd be good to... it depends when we get the Eaton Jar as well. Information exchange is always good to get rid of. What's his big? He's got a tribute with Ludo, so that's always an option. 2 Berserker Slams. Well, we'll just see how it goes. We'll see when we get it. Do we want to keep this hand? I think we'll mulligan this. Okay. The captain says hello. All right. Now we can get in the game. Game state. He starts off in Logos. Quant. Okay, that's a good start. We're gonna go star lines here, do a couple surveying. What do we want to get rid of here? You know, they're both actually really good. I think most of his creature control is not. Yeah, there's no bounce, so I think we're going to actually discard the Anguish. We'll play out our Commander Chan and our Blast Shielding and Injured. Gotta get locked in. Yes, yes I do. Okay, what's he really trying to do with this deck? Goes into Saurian, gets out his first Odoac, Imperial Scutum, Imperium to ward everybody. Okay. I think we'll go back into Star Alliance. Play out our Techno Alien over here. Play a Blast Shielding on our Commander Chan. Now, do we fight into the Quant here or Reap? We actually don't have tons of creature control. We do already know we have the Smite in hand. So the question is, do we leave that Quant open to kill next turn if we get rid of the ward this turn? And I think we do. So I think what we do here is play this on Chan. We fight with Chan. And then we move one of those there. And so they each have a Blast Shielding. And we end turn. We have some good options here for the Smite because we can smite the Commander Chan and then use our Techno Alien. If he kills one of them, it's still okay, but he goes into Logos. Now he's got a decent amount of creature control. 2 Twin Bolts and Logos, but most of his are in other houses, but he does have that Quant out, so he can definitely. He does Twin Bolt. He does use 2 information exchanges, so he's bursting up, stealing all my Ember. And what does he play with Quant? With the Resembling Automaton, he doesn't have anything to play with Quant. But he does get the check. We don't have a great way to stop him. We could go Star Alliance. I don't think we want to. We're going to see actually what our Techno Alien gets us here. So we're going to go Sanctum. We got to start worrying about this board big time. So we're going to smite the Commander Chan, kill the Quant, get rid of that ward, and then we can use our Techno Alien. And it's tempting actually to fight the Techno Alien as well in Odoac, but that would only do 2 damage. We would get the fight action off, but the Reap action is just about as good. So I think we're probably going to do that. Fight the Commander Chan here. Going to use a Techno Alien to Reap. And we will keep the blast there. But then we're actually going to get him off check because we drew the bring low. The bring low doesn't take effect though because we have a capture pip on it. So whatever. Okay. So that sets us up pretty good. And now we have a strong dis lineup here. We'll see what he does. I am a little bit scared once he kind of gets the Brobnar coming down, actually. And I know he's still got a significant amount of creature control coming down as well. He tremors and stuns both my creatures. Gets out the floor's lava. So what's nice on his side is he can always damage his reassembling automaton with that. And that's all he does. He does get back to check. What's interesting, I'm wondering if he's holding on to a Berserker Slam and wants to get some value out of it. So we should probably put Sacrofiend on the end. And then the question is, do I try and lock him into Logos or Saurian? But let's go dis here. Because we want let's see. Well, first let's check out his discard. Yeah, we can get his Imperium and Twin Bolt. That's not bad with the Infernus. I think we'll probably do that. So let's put Decker out here, and then the Sacrofiend out here. Capture on the Sacrofiend. We're gonna Markadis the Resembling Automaton, and then we're going to Infernus and get the Twin Bolt and the Imperium. And then we might as well get our Anguish and Inchurn. Okay. He does 1 damage to the Odoac and the Sacrofiend. That's interesting. It probably doesn't matter, but this kind of is nice here with the Fangs of Gizelheart that could take out his Odoac. Now I'm wondering, the Market Dis should still take effect because this replaces a destroyed. And so yeah, he does have to go Logos. Plays out Sanitation Engineer. And that's it. Okay. So let's see what our options are here. We can go into Star Alliance and get to check, which would be nice. And then we also get to unstun these creatures, which then provides extra pressure. We could go back into Dis, do a couple fights to take out Odoac, and then use Drucker to steal, and also get to check and get our Anguish out. Or we can go in the Sanctum, we can also get to check, and we get to purge Odoac, which I do like the idea of purging the Odoac. Plus we get the Xenoknight out there, which also provides a lot of pressure. So we're going to purge that Odoac, get our Xenoknight out there. We really got to focus on ordering here because he's got the Berserker Slams. So we're going to do that, and we don't do that, but that's okay. So we do get to check. Let's see what we can do with that. He's going into sword, and here comes down another Odoak. And a Phalanx Strike. He's got 3 damage he can do. He also did 1 damage with the Flora's Lava, so he was able to take out Squire Alice. That's pretty nice. Good synergy there. He does exalt Odoak to attack again. And now who does he go after here? Techno Alien, so he gets the damage on Techno Alien. Oh, and the tribute also comes down on Odoak. That makes me scared. If he's, and then he gets the Imperium on it. I'm scared if he gets the Ludo out. He also gets a check here. Turn 6, still no keys. Now what do we do here? We have this huge Star Alliance, but I want to use my board. And unfortunately the Xeno Knight just isn't enough here, so I think we gotta go Dis. And I think what we do is try and get rid of this Odoak. With a Markadis, an Infernus, and a Sacrophane. We just go all in. It does, yeah, and then we can put our Anguish on the end. Unfortunately, that means our Drekker dies, so we have to reap with our Drekker. And we will stop him with the Fawn of the Eye. So that's actually pretty good. So first we mark this here. We reap with our Drekker because it's going to die when the Sacrophane fights. So we reap here. We fight with our Infernus. We fight with our Sacrophane. I could have used Potion of Invulnerability. That would have been smart. Oh, our Drekker didn't die because of the armor. I screwed up. That's a misplay. And then we Font of the Eye onto... We'll just spread it out. Especially that kind of negates his Axiom a little bit. And we surge up to 10. And he's got to go into Saurian with our Mark of Dis. So that was pretty good. We still got to worry about Axiom, Tertiate. He's got a lot of good board control on Saurian. He does use the Floor and Lava to take out the Drekker. He does have a Tertiate as well. Let's see what he takes out there. He's going to take out 2 creatures. So I'll have 3 on the board. I'll be 1 away from pulling off the Val Jericho. That's too bad. So he took out my Techno Knight and my Anguish. That makes sense. I do get to Forge. He's back at check. I really messed up with a Potion of Invulnerability. I think it's okay, but I could have done better. Okay, so we're gonna go Star Alliance here. Need to go Star Alliance. We're gonna unstun these guys. Oh, we can move the blast shielding? I didn't know that. Well, get Captain Valjerico all shielded up. Who do we not want to fight? The automaton or the sanitation engineer? We'll put it on the automaton. And then these guys are gonna die to Berserker Slam. Who do we want to die? We are definitely gonna leave that on top, and we'll play it out like that, and he can die. But we do get back to check. He's not gonna. We're not going to. That's still not gonna happen. But we have a very strong Starlines board now that he's got to respond to. He keeps damaging my techno alien. Here comes a Brobnar. Got a Groke. Oh, Fire Breath on the Groke. That's scary. Barehanded to return everything. I should have looked at the artifact control. I did not. Gengar Chieftain to throw the Groke into somebody. Who does he throw the Groke into? I'm gonna do some massive damage here and also take me off check. Takes out Scout Pete. There's 2 damage. Puts Captain Valjerico on the end, which makes a lot of sense. Takes me off check. Okay, it's getting pretty tight now. Okay, let's think about our options here. We could go back into this. Markadis the Brobnar. Get rid of Groke with Sacrofiend. Because we know we have 2 Sanctum cards coming. So we don't want to go Sanctum here. That's not a good turn anyway. It'd be either Sanctum or Starlines, which we should go. So I think going in this here makes sense, actually. Sacrofiend can just take out the Groke. So we want to Markadis the Gengar Chieftain. We're going to capture on the Jericho. That protects against the Axiom. Sacrofiend's going to kill the Groke, and Waking Nightmare just for good measure, just for an extra Ember. Okay, so check at 8, so that's pretty good. He can kill somebody with a Gengar Chieftain. Also, this guy's right out of reach of the Berserker Slam, so that's nice. Although I did get him his to play the Flora's Lava back, which he just put on top of his deck. Hopefully that's all he's got though. He fights Chieftain into Jericho. I wonder if he's got a slam then too. Or is he just protecting against other Markadis? Even though I've got through all three of mine. Oh, he's got another Gengar Chieftain. That's why. I hope he doesn't have a slam too. He does. Dang. Very nice. I was just going to get some use out of that. But now what do I do? Well, now we go Sanctum. Well, there it is. Yes. Yeah, that was a nice play to get rid of the Jericho. Sanctum, Potion of Invulnerability, Font of the Eye. We're going to discard the Spirit's Way. Although, it is kind of tempting to use it, but I think we'll get more out of not using it. So we're going to discard the Spirit's Way. We're going to play out the Gorvenal. And then we're going to fight with the Commander Chan. Now, if I fight here, because of the hazardous 1, he would die, because he's got equivalent of 5 damage that he can take. So he's going to fight in here, just so he can get it off and get a reap off of the Techno-Alien. Any actions? Yeah, you can do that. Then we'll use him. We will reap. We'll discard the Blast Shielding. We'll not move the Blast Shielding. Oh, we got a Gray Rider, huh? Yeah, we don't want to move it, or do we? Yeah, actually we do. We'll move the shielding to there, so now that we can fight with it, Techno-Alien. We'll fight him into here just to get our fight off. Okay, add a card to hand. Oh man. Yeah, we wanted the Lyconite. It was on the bottom. Okay, so what do? We put 1 in our hand and 1 on the bottom of the deck. It doesn't really matter. We're going to draw into all of them. We were hoping we were going to get the Technonite, but we didn't. We'll add Eaton Jar to hand, and we'll put Waking Nightmare on the bottom. It doesn't really matter. And Blast Shielding, we're going to keep it there so he can't just ping him with the floor is lava. Okay, we did draw right back into a Markadis, so that's pretty good. And then we got our Eaton Jar. We'll have to think, since he's been through most of his deck, we might think about once he flips over what we want to protect against. Yeah, Value Town, that was a pretty good sequence there. If we just got that, oh, it was a Lyconite, not a Technonite, but into Logos, Tau Vapors. I'm thinking the Sanitation Engineer here is actually going to fight. We'll have to see who it fights. Oh, I guess I could use, yeah, never mind. The Twin Bolt Emission, that's a good time for that. He can do some good damage with that. Oh, and he took the 1 pip, so he's probably going to kill the Gorvenal with the Sanitation Engineer, and then he can get me down the 1 creature here. So that's pretty good. And he does. Replicator. He'll be able to replicate my techno-alien if I put him in there. That's okay. And wild wormhole into flamethrower. Let's see, we need him not to redraw here so that we can do some infernacing. Cutthroat research for the ember. Okay, yes, we can do some infernacine, and that will help us determine what we want to eat in jar. So we're going to go dis. We got pretty lucky, honestly, with our draw here. We got a lot of value out of the mark of dis. Okay, we can get the tribute, so we don't have to worry about that. On the flip side, and Berserker Slam. He's out. He's got a Berserker Slam either in hand or as his last card, so we'll have to worry about that. But the other thing is we could Eaton's Jar Berserker Slam. He also has Axiom still coming, I believe. What is our path to victory here? Let's see, he's got the Berserker Slam coming. We know that, so we can just Eaton's Jar that. So in that case, let's get either some Logos, Wild Wormhole, or some more Saurian here. We could do an information exchange, but I think we'll do a Phalanx Strike. We're going to Eaton's Jar for Berserker Slam. We're going to mark a dis. We're going to capture on the Infernus. And then we're going to Wakey Nightmare. I don't think this works. I guess it does. And we're going to Inchurn. So he can use Replicator with my Techno Alien. That's okay. The question is, what do we do next turn? I guess we have to kind of go Star Alliance, probably. It's not great all the way around, but and this game has been a bit of a grind. A lot of required me to do a lot of thinking, which is hard. Okay, so he goes into Logos. Replicator. With the Replicator, he play, yeah, discards a Berserker Slam. Makes sense. Plays out a Code Monkey, gets some nice value there. I won't be able to stop that key. And that's it. So I think we go Star Alliance here and we just get to check. He did redraw. He's got 3 in the archive now, but 2 of those are those Logos creatures. We're going to discard our Lyconite here, I think. Or maybe our Drekker. Yeah, we're going to discard our Drekker. We're actually going to keep the Blast Shielding on him. Hey, we got a Scout Pete. That's nice. Should we keep our Squire Alice? Yeah, just in case we need it for Ember Control. And then we'll blast shielding again. Get up to 8. Puts us in the Cutthroat Research territory, which is not great, but hopefully they didn't redraw into it. Let's see. A Purger. Oh, was there Cutthroat Research available to be purged? Did I mess up? Or did he play that after that turn? Oh, I messed up. I should have purged that. Yeah, that was a mistake. But hopefully he just didn't redraw into it, and we'll have to see. He would have had to draw that and an information exchange to get me off check. Or wild wormhole into something else. He's thinking through his options here, which makes me think either he doesn't have a way to get me off and he's just verifying that, confirming, or he does have a way to get me off and just trying to set himself up for the most success for his next turn. He goes Saurian. We know he's got the Axiom. Bye-bye Valgerico. Although it does give him chains, which he probably would hurt right now. But there goes the Axiom. Plays a Saurus Rex, a Senator Strix, exalts a Strix, a Praefectus Ludo, and that's all. Good game. All right. Got game 1. Yeah, unfortunately we let him have the second key, but that's all right. I guess I don't even know how much keys make a difference. I think they matter for ties in the rankings or something. Yeah, thanks, Murph. So I guess on to our next matchup. They're the first tiebreaker. Okay, if wins are the same. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, let's see. On to the next deck. So we need to report score. 3 to 2. Is that how we do it? Okay. Then I need to select my second deck. So we got Quinn here. Let's see, do I have it up? I don't have it up. Okay. And he is going to pull out the Reclaim by Nature sometime. Do I care about Reclaim by Nature in this deck? I don't think so. I can discard the Hologrammophone, play the Memory Chip. Okay, he's got the second link going. Is it time for this deck? Let's see. For his good deck, how much creature control does it have? It's got a ton. So maybe we play something else. Probably prefer to play against something with less creature control with Quinn. Although I think it could do okay. Either Yassafras or Antiphage. Let's take a quick look at those. If we force him to do a lot of creature control with the Yassafras, it might be okay, but it does have 6 artifacts. That's kind of really bad. And then Antiphage also has 4 artifacts. So let's just go Quinn. And we'll see how it goes. Let's see what they selected. Oh, yeah, they selected what I thought they were going to select. The 3 Reclaimed by Nature. So this deck, if I recall, is super fast. Or it can be. We're going to discard this. It's tempting to get the memory chip out there, even though he'll kill it, but yeah, I don't think now's the right time. The rest of these cards, Hysteria, Tribute, we want kind of later, so we'll go with this, and we'll start with a Falaphosaurus, because who doesn't want to start with a Falaphosaurus? He does a Markadis into Saurian. Let's see, that's his only Markadis? Good. That's it. So I'm going to go Saurian then. Reap. Which card to archive? Ooh, that's tough. Hecatomb or Axiom? I have an Axiom in hand. Let's see, what do you do? Archive 1, add 1 to your hand, discard 1. Well, we want to add Axiom to our hand and probably discard it. So we're going to archive Hecatomb. We could add Memory Chip to our hand. Yeah, let's... Oh, man. He's going to reclaim it anyway, so we'll add Axiom to our hand just to be a little bit more efficient. Discard. Discard. While he's checking that, let's check out. Let's look at his deck a little bit more. Gateway, Gateway, Tertiate, Dreadbone, Decimus, Double Doom, Xenosaurus, Guilty Hearts, Markadis, Dino Fiend. And then how many creatures? 17. Yeah, with all his capture, he also has an Infernus, okay. With all his capture, I think it's okay to Phalanx Strike my own guy here. And Inchurn. And he says he'll be right back. So it hurts a little bit getting rid of those 2 axioms right away, but with all of his capture, they're probably not worth that much anyway. So I think it'll be okay. He goes back into Saurian. Centurion, Chan of Hubris, puts that Ember onto Dilophosaurus and Inchurn. Now it's tempting actually to go back into Saurian here and just keep Dilophosaurusing. It's either that or Logos. I think we're going to do that. We're going to do this. So We're not going to take our archive. We're going to discard this because this just exalts us. And we'll reap. Okay, what card do we want to archive? Hysteria, and then we bring Ede into our hand. And end turn. Now what's cool about this deck is it actually has two Harbinger of Dooms. One is in this, and the other is in... Oh wait, wrong deck. One of my other decks that I have that is also in here has a Harbinger of Doom in Logos as well. Okay, he's getting really good use out of that Chana Hubris. Yeah, this deck is really fast. He's gonna be at check after this. Let's pull up again what we have here. Gotta see how we can make him pay. He does get up to 8 with the Theros reaping and then tertiate to kill it and then kill my Dilophosaurus. So if we go Logos here, we can actually stop him. We're gonna Tau Vapors. And what are we gonna archive here? We have the Hysteria and the Hecatomb archive. Let's see. Yeah, he's probably doesn't really matter. We'll play the Thorium for the Ember. We'll play the Eddy and also archive that, and then we'll play the Sanitation Engineer in turn. So his key cost is 10, which is not bad. He hasn't yet gone into Untamed. Now, oh, I forgot he's got the Punctuated Equilibrium, so I gotta be thinking about that. Everything in my hand can go away. So I think based off of that, I should have probably archived a little differently, but archiving these three was the same. Instead of the snag, maybe I archive one of these instead. Not sure. Goes back in the Saurian. Getting really good value out of the Strix, the Hedonistic Intent. The Strix fights the Eddy. So that he bursts up to 10. Now, I don't have a way to stop him. I could delete 4 of his Ember with Infernus and also have a huge jump in mine. As long as he doesn't have like Faust or something, it probably would be pretty good. He'd still get the Forge. Is that play worth it right now, since he is going to get the Forge anyway? We have to think about the Punctuated Equilibrium coming. Honestly, it's tempting to go Logos and discard, or maybe we actually just go Dis here, but not Polar Archives. Binding Irons, 3 Fates. We do kill one of our own. think that's okay. We'll do that. Give him 3 chains, kill our dude, and then churn. So we are way behind. But hopefully it's okay. Here comes the Untamed. Cephalois, Sniffle Ape, Reclaimed by Nature. And they're back at check. That's too bad. I think we actually screwed up. We should have done our big churn last turn. Let's see, how many Saurians does he have? He still has 3 or 4 or 5 Saurians to come. Kind of want to hold on to the regrettable meteor for that. Although, no, I don't think we do. Let's just go Saurian here. Play out the regrettable meteor, play out the Question Jarda, tribute onto it, and not exalt and inchurn. He's only played 1 discard. And I just got my EE, so I want him to play a lot of discards, so I can purge them all. Okay, here he is, going in this. Cinder comes down. Double Doom on the Question Jarda. And he discards a Binding Irons, that's too bad. I think I'm gonna have to be pretty lucky to win this one here. I think I'm gonna have to give him a key. He just goes up to 6. He was maybe thinking about infernusing some stuff, not sure. We're gonna go Logos here. We're gonna give him a key. We're gonna discard the Finger Trap. We're gonna play the Tau Tau and archive the EE. And unfortunately, I was hoping I'd get another. Yeah, I didn't even have any other Logos creatures. We'll play out the Titan Guardian. And the Neutron Shark. Let's see, what are we going to discard with our Neutron Shark? Kind of some good stuff. But that's alright. We're going to take out the Cephaloist, Titan Guardian, and we discarded our Tau Tau. That's actually okay. Okay. We're going to go big into Saurian probably next turn. He's going to wipe everything with a gateway to Dis, probably. And then we'll go from there. I'm going to get lucky if I get a key here. Takes me off a check with a Faust and a Dreadbone Decimus. We'll go our big Saurian ourselves in. That makes him also less likely to want to blow up his own board. Let's see. This could still go away with if he does a nice punctuated equilibrium. Now the problem with Hysteria here is, although it gives me Ember, he can just tax me for that Ember right away. Goes back into Saurian. Reaps. City-state interest. Passes it back over to me. Now, here's what I could do. I think it's time to do the big display because I want to redraw into some of it, potentially. Of course, there's not a lot to steal or erase. So maybe we just go Saurian here. We fight the Cinder with a Thero Centurion, and then the Jarda, and the Broodedon takes out the Faust. Yeah, that's not bad actually. Okay, we get up to check. We clear up his board a little bit so that Faust won't totally screw us at some point. That's a plan. Gotta have a plan. It might not be a good plan. It might not work, but that's the plan. He's still a full key up. Trying to save my big play. Yeah, you could argue that I should have not played that other Thero Centurion here. Oh, here comes a gateway, doesn't it? That's why he put out the Lyco Fiend? I don't know. Maybe he's like, I gotta get rid of this board. Yeah, that's what he was thinking. That makes sense. Guilty Hearts, so I do get a key. I know we still got Punctuated Equilibrium coming. And he has not played, he's only played 1, 2, 3. Untamed cards. So he's got 9 untamed cards left. I'm pretty close to where if he has a really good luck with Untamed and a Punctuated Equilibrium, luckily he's got the chains. He's almost there where he could redraw. Like say he's got 5 Untamed, plays a Punctuated, plays another 5, boom, he would redraw. Or plays another 4, boom, he would redraw. So he's super close to being able to do that. And I have to kind of do my play before he does that. I think because I'm so far behind, I need to try and push it one more turn. Even if that means it's tempting actually just to play the snag and the Bornet here. We could steal for 4, but then we lose our... See, he's going to have a big board. We're going to have to be lucky and like draw back into some board control. This sets us up nicely if he goes up to 8. Yeah, it isn't, but we're going to steal 4 of his Ember. So the Infernus isn't going to be getting Ember. It'd be getting... I mean, I guess we can delete Ember instead, but we kind of... and then use Infernus to target other cards. And the Hecatomb, don't know. He's got the Infernus coming as well. I think we hold on to it one more turn. No, we'll do it. We'll do it. Screw it. Screw it, we're doing it. Okay, so how do we want to do this? How much do we want to delete and how much do we want to steal? I'm going to play out our EE. We're actually going to discard the Hecatomb here because I actually want a scary board that they feel like they're going to have to deal with. If we can get up to roughly... If we can get enough Ember... Oh, man. We'll discard this. And we will purge his Markadis. And then we're going to play the Infernus. Target the opponents. We're going to get Tertiate and Chan of Hubris or Guilty Hearts. Chan of Hubris. Then we Hysteria once. We play out the Infernus again. Opponents. We do the Guilty Hearts and no, let's do the Chan of Hubris and the Citizen Strix or the City State Interest. No, the Faust. They're all tempting, honestly. Now we play the EE. We use the Hysteria to steal. Oh, we can't steal anymore. Okay. Maybe we... well, we want all these dudes out here. We know that. We could have hecatombed. We could have done that much better. But, yeah, let's hold on to that, actually. Of course, hopefully, he might be holding the other gateway to dis, too. He goes dis. Probably gateway. That's too bad. And he'll probably infernus me down, so I didn't play that well. Oh well. There's the gateway. There's the infernus. So pretty much I left 5 Ember on the board there that I could have hecatombed. It was obviously a risk to play those out there, but I wanted to provide that extra pressure because with the 2 snags and the boar knit, like if he tried to do his big untamed play, he would have been toast. He purges a hecatomb and the EE. Okay, so we gotta go Logos here. We are gonna play the memory chip. We're gonna Tau, and we will archive that, and then we'll Cutthroat, and we'll discard the whole gramophone just because he's got 2 reclaims still coming. Yeah, I think now we just lose is kind of what happens. And this is even worse because I have the Eddy in hand. I want to hold it, but it's going to go away with the punctuated equilibrium. Fortunately, it doesn't go away yet. I think we just have to play cards here. Saurian. It goes untamed again. Song of the Wild. Fandingle Reaps gets 2 Ember. Troop Call brings back the Niffleape. Reclaim by Nature. There goes a punctuated equilibrium, unfortunately. Amber Spine Mongrel. So that was a really good punk at the right time, and I knew it was going to happen. There goes my Eddy and a Tau. However, he didn't stop me, and I can wipe out his board, which I have to do. I could actually 3 Fates here and wipe out most of his board, as opposed to going Saurian. I think that's actually, yeah, I did get a second key, so that's good. Good call. Good call. We'll go dis here. 3 Fates to get Mongrel, Fandingle, and Infernus, and the Binding Irons. Got to keep those chains. Now, unfortunately, now all he has to do is gain 1 Ember, and I can't do anything. I mean, I can go in the Saurian and play my tribute, but that's not going to get me very far. However, I'm about to redraw here. unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to go logos because there's no way he doesn't gain an Ember on this turn. And then after that, I draw into a Tau Tau and a Harbinger. So, male Harry play, then I can play my 5 logos cards, I play my Tau Tau, I try and draw my Eddie. But that doesn't work anymore because, oh, actually, oh, he discarded my Jarda too? Now it doesn't work anymore because I have nobody to tribute onto. And that's my turn. I could play a bunch of logos cards, but I won't. All right. Okay, on to the third match. And that means he has 2 decks left. He's got the Chinese one and the Captain of Trouble and Tragedy. So they're both pretty fast. I think I'm gonna play my funner one, which is actually this crazy dude called Anti-Phage. And it can do fun stuff. It probably won't because okay, what did he pick? He hasn't picked yet. Okay. What's up, Dynamite? Sabina showed up. Yeah, Sabina was good. I mean, I knew it was gonna be a challenge. Um, that's why he protected it. Okay, let's see. Refresh. He has picked. He hasn't picked yet. Okay. So I picked Antiphage. So this is Antiphage, Baron of Blizzards. It's a Worlds Collide, Dis Logosaurian. Now, huge weakness, 2.3 Amber controls. Now it's got EE again, Evil Eye, Lethal, Odoac. So pretty much its Amber control is EE. However, it does have some craziness. This is a deck that's got the 2 Harbinger of Dooms, the Logos one and the Dis one. It's got some fun stuff you can do with Compsos Haruspex. Now, unfortunately, both of his decks have pretty good creature control, so I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to do all of that, but let's hope. Let's hope. Okay, I think he is ready. He is. Let's see what he picked. Refresh. He picked. Ah, yes, the very fast Chinese deck. With I think 17 printed Ember. We'll have to take a look at that a little bit more. I didn't actually look at that one much at all. That is the right one. Oh, right on top. Okay. So we don't need to worry about that one. We need to worry about this one. So Amber Control, Infernus, Commandeer, Xenofiend, Umbra Fiend, Centaur Chief Garcia, Chew Gorbanals. Oh yeah, this one it can get through its deck with Angry Mob and then use Grim Reminder to archive a whole house. Captain Val Jericho, Kirby, not to mention 17 printed member. Let's see. Creature control. Quintrino Flux, Smite, Whale the Dam, Chew Implosions, Fangs of Gizzleheart. Okay. So I can have some stuff that can wreck me, which it probably will do. And we will see. Anti-Phage is really fast. So, if, like always, hopefully we get a good draw and luck is on our side. Okay. We start with a hand with 2 Tau Tau and 2 Babbling Bibliophile. Yeah, let's keep that. Oh yeah, what disruption does he have? He's got the Infernus, he's got 2 Imp Specters. So we are going to go Dis and go Binding Irons. Slow you down in turn. Time to read. Uh-oh. Why do you want to read? Okay, so we're going to go Logos. Going to play the Tau Tau. Going to archive the Hecatomb. Oh, we got 2 more Tau Taus. We're going to play Tau Tau. Going to archive the Calipigan Ideal. Going to play a Tau Tau. Going to archive the Grim Locust Dux. We're going to play Babbling Bibliophile. Going to play Babbling Bibliophile. And we are going to play our Hologramophone and in turn. Gotta fit in with the bookworms. Oh, yeah. Nice, nice. I did not catch that at all. So many books. So many books. 5 books at the same time. I kind of wanted, unfortunately, it lets him get his Angry Mob off, but it's nice to also have this pressure that he's got to. Now, I'm hoping he discards his Grim Reminder with the Angry Mob, but we'll see. He discards Transporter Platform, Implosion, Lay of the Land, Umberfeed, and Commandeer. Okay. No, he reaps, so he doesn't take out my other Bibbling Bibliophile, huh? Well, that makes sense. I really need to take care of this board. So we're going to go Saurian here. We're going to go Odoak, Shrix. We're going to Stomp. Stomp that Gorvanol. Put an Ember on Senator Shrix, and then we're going to Phalanx Strike the Gorvanol too. Let him just mill. Should we let him mill? We can kill the Angry Mob for free. But I think we kill the Gorvanol here. And in turn. Now he's going to want to kill that Strix, but they die to the Strix. So, that's not bad. Now he's might have other tricks up his sleeve. So there is that we got to worry about. Unfortunately, we couldn't quite get the check. It's unfortunate. Unfortunate. Now, what I should have done here, I should probably pull my archives last turn and put on the pressure. And banked on the fact that he wouldn't have been able to stop me, but he's got Continual Flux, so he was able to stop me. He takes out Otawak and 5s and 4s. Let's see, he's also got a Smite, or a Fangs of Gizelheart. Dang. That is too bad. So we're gonna go Logosin. Gonna Reap with Babbling Bibliophile. Have our own Harbinger of Doom here. Do we want to play that or not? We're gonna play out our Wormhole Technician. And then do we want to archive, or do we want to ward the Babbling Bibliophile or the Wormhole Technician? I think the Wormhole Technician. Harbinger, do we play it? Sure. Sure, live a little. The captain goes into Dis. Ritual of Tognath to destroy Commander Chan. Does the Infernus come down? Grim Reminder on Sanctum. Ooh, so he's got 2 Angry Mobs and 2 Gorvanals. Stirring Grave for Umbra Fiend. Okay. Well, I could stop him. But I think the better play is just go Logos. And keep pressuring. Hope we draw into or play. No, never mind. We can't stop him. Oh, we revealed Soul Snatcher. That's fun. That's fun. Now, what else? We're not doing that great there, but I think that was definitely the right play not to take him off there. Even though we didn't draw into any more Logos cards, we gained 3 Ember, and we warded up 2 really good creatures that can do a lot for us. Ooh, hold the line for 3 cards. Look at that. He set that up, didn't he? Very nice, very nice. I don't think he's got any creature control in Starlines now. He discards Stunner. Okay. So I think we go Logos again. We Reap with Babbling Bibliophile. What do we get? We get an Igor. Do we Reap with Technician first or play the Igor? I think we play the Igor. Bornet, not finished with you, Hologramophone. Yeah, we'll play another Hologramophone, sure. We'll Reap here. Festering Touch and Reap here. Okay. And who do we ward? The Igor or the Harbinger of Doom? What do we archive? The Festering Touch, okay. What's nice here is I can actually blow up their board with Harbinger and then ward a couple guys again right away. This here by itself is like actually quite threatening. This is pretty crazy. And he doesn't have a ton of creature control. Now he does have the 5 Sanctum dudes that can come down, which is fine. He can do that. I'm about to draw in the Data Forge though. I might even pull my archives so that if I do draw into it, because I'll draw 2 here, and then I'll play an extra 1. So I'll see 3 out of these 5. And if I get an Igor, that's it's almost like 80% chance I see the data forge. So I pretty much get a free key and get to check if he doesn't wipe up this board right now. See, it's all about reading, guys. Just like you said, Dinobot, it's all about reading. Now, he does have a couple implosions here in Dis. He does have a Whale of the Damned. So I'm scared. These plays are fancy. Love them. Yeah, well, you gotta get fancy. Gotta get fancy. Here comes a Fiend, and we're gonna see some implosions. Maybe. Maybe not. Plays 4 creatures. He's still got 7 in his hand. Is he gonna steal? Is he gonna do some disruption? I'm foreseeing an implosion coming down. Reading gonna read. That's right. He's gonna implode on the Harbinger probably. That means he's gonna. Oh, he does it on the Babbling Bibliophile. There's the second one. Dang, he got my Babbling Bibliophile. Purges the Evil Eye, purges Golden Spiral. That's too bad. I had plans for those. And he gets up to 6 with those 2 steals. That's huge. That's pretty huge. That was a big play. Big play. Now the question here is, do I make him pay for it, or do I try and hold out for Data Forge? I think I have to make him pay for it here. Time to make him pay. Okay, what do we want to do here? We want to do EE first. We want to discard Harbinger. And then on his side, we want to get Ritual of Tognath, so he can't get that with his Infernus. And then we want to do discard Misery Exploit. Let's see. What do we want to get here? Is Implosion. We're gonna discard the Hecatomb and get his Stringgrave. We are gonna play the Soul Snatcher. And discard the Festering Touch to get his other Implosion. Discard the other Festering Touch to get his Umbra Fiend. And in turn. Dang, we didn't get our Trace Syrian? Okay, he goes Sanctum, and here comes all of the dudes. Now, I'm actually thinking to do something crazy here, which is give him a key by killing them all with Axiom, and then setting up my line where he's pretty much got to kill my dudes. And I think that's the right play, actually. Let's see what he does here. Is he going to smite me? What's he thinking here? I think he's thinking about how is he gonna smite me or not. He could kill 2 of my guys. He probably doesn't want to kill 2 of my guys. He wants to get, yeah. He's trying to think, like, does it make sense to smite or not? If he does, and he will capture 2, I think that will be interesting. It'll protect them from the axiom. But then when I kill all those dudes, he won't get to check for that second key. Here comes the smite. Does he? 14 in a draw. Does he do the angry? So he's gonna get all this back. The bulwark. So he only wanted to give me 1 ember. That makes sense. Okay, this is good. So we're going Saurian here. We're going to put down the Odoak. Let's see, I gotta think about my ordering here. Because I actually want the Dilophosaurus and the Compsognathus Harspect behind Taunt. Although I think it's okay if the Dilophosaurus is not behind Taunt, actually. So we're going to play the Odoak here. We're going to play a Green Luxus Dux here. We could also Calippi get an Ideal. But we're going to put it here. We're going to Axiom and ward this guy. We're going to play that guy there and that guy there and insurn. Okay, so we're at check for a 6 key or a 3rd key with the Ember on Grim Luxus Dux. Now he can fight Gorbanal into here and get me off check, but I don't think he's got any other Sanctum. And this is going to be hard to remove, and I can reap with him, put 2 more Ember on him with Compsus. Oh, he's going to fight in. He's got the... Yeah, I should have saw that coming. He's going to purge it. That's okay. We're still going to do some craziness here, I think. Dang. He's going to purge it. Yeah, there's the purge. Now, what does the second Gorbanal do? Well, we don't get to prevent him from getting his second key, but I mean, this is still, he could still come back here. I don't remember what we haven't seen yet from his. I know he's got a lot of craziness yet. Oh, actually, he's about to cycle. He's still got the Infernus. But I only have, so he did decide to fight. Makes sense. Okay, so we're gonna go Saurian here. First, we're gonna reap with Dilophosaurus. We didn't get anything. We're gonna archive Misery Exploit. Gonna add Bornet to hands. We're gonna just reap with Odoak and Legionary will go here. And this got really interesting. I should have put that clip again ideal on somebody else. On Odoac would have been great. I totally forgot about the fangs. The fangs. I knew he had the fangs, but I forgot. And good on him for holding it. Well, I just lost the game because I'm an idiot. And I should have tried to cycle, but I didn't. That's too bad. That was just bad play. I think I could have played differently and won that. There's nothing I can do in Logos to stop them. And it's too late for a data forge. I played myself out of winning that one, I think. I think it just that one hurts. I really should have foreseen the fangs for sure, and then I should have. Actually, I don't think it would have mattered because I didn't actually get into any Ember control. But instead of going Saurian that last turn, I should have gone into Logos. I still didn't actually find anything, so it wouldn't have mattered. But it's still not the right play. Ideal on the Odoac, maybe. Could have been enough. It might have been, yeah. Gizzleheart says, yeah. Gizzleheart got me. Okay. Let's go report. Well, at least I got 2 keys, I guess. Game ended, well fought. It was well fought. Now, I mean, unfortunately, this might be the easiest matchup for me because, whoops, this is not what I wanted. I don't even know how to get there. Here, this is what I want. The other people in my group, Karen, Kveld, Danielle, Dinobot, like, I'm scared. Those are so many good players. This is awesome. The captain says, let's set up a co-stream sometime. That would be great. That would be really fun, actually. We'll have to think of ideas on what we can stream about. Uh, um, very excited. Very excited. All right. Okay. That's a match. And I need to get back to work actually. So, thanks for watching and your special daytime stream of my first NKFL match. So, well played by the captain. It was a well-deserved victory. And with that, yeah, thanks for watching. Have a great day, great night, whatever you're doing. And out we go. Good night. Good day. Whatever it is.